Góðan daginn and welcome to the Project Pal. My name is Gunnhildur, I'm an Iceland, I live in Iceland, and this is my podcast vlog chat type of thing where I talk mainly about yarn, about knitting, crocheting, anything fiber related because fiber is interesting. It's called the Project Pal because I have projects and they're on piles and I just keep adding to them. I also talk quite a bit about the weather because I'm at that age where the weather is really interesting. So, didn't see you last weekend because I honestly don't have any excuse. I generally have no excuse. I simply was absolutely not feeling it. I kept trying. It just didn't happen. So there's that. I need to so I have this like journal type of thing where I write down every single thing that I'm planning for this channel and the other. Didn't do anything for the other channel as well, so I am such a good content creator. I'm not doing anything. Okay, so the journal, I write everything down, so I've got every single planned episode numbered down, just every one. So I need to go into my journal and redo that. Oh, woe is me. But yeah, I actually start with them. How do I put this? My summer vacation started a week ago, and kind of as I expected, the very first days I was just out of it. Yeah, it was a little bit strange. I was expecting it because that's what happens like every year. I was just extra, like, not tired, but like incapable of focusing. So I was just did the thing that you do. I relaxed. I didn't beat myself up over it. Just existed. And that's just something that I clearly needed because now I'm like lost in the days, as we say. I kind of feel like it's Monday, but it's Sunday, so I'm like, but you know, I'm feeling more like myself. The one thing that I've managed to do, sometimes just right before midnight, I've still managed to keep up with my writing because of that website that is just fun because it makes it. Anyway, that's the one thing that I managed to do every single day. Keep writing. But I am very proud of myself because although I haven't like done a lot with the dress because I frogged what I had. So this is so the what are you called? Bead Stain by Drops Design. So this one is made out of Drops Musca. I don't have that because I really wanted to. I wanted to try this Norwegian yarn. It's Norwegian, right? The Norske, yeah. Sandskan, Mandarin Petit, which as well is cotton, 100% cotton yarn as well. Very interesting to use. A lot of people who recommend it in my area. A lot of people who use Sandskan, particularly like Mandarin Petit, often used for like children's clothing, something you know want to keep soft and sweet and just nice. So I've been wanting to try this yarn. I'm feeling it. It does do a little bit of this like separation. Particularly when you frog the yarn. I have no idea why it would do that. I have no idea. But yeah, so I frogged what I had because the one and only method that I've been using since I was a child in casting on, it particularly in the last year, it's been leaving my garments, you know, anything I've been working on, tight. I tried going up a size, you know, trying quite a few things, doesn't seem to help. I always get like fabric that is tight enough to choke, so that's not good, that's not on. So one of the very nice ladies who showed up at midnight like week before my summer vacation started, I'm like trying to talk about 2 weeks in a row. She actually showed me a better way of catching up. It does involve a little more work. I really should show you, but actually let's use this one. And if I just pull you yellow a little bit closer, this might work. Yeah, okay. So usually when I cast on, I was taught to do it like this and wrap it around the thumb and grab it like this, because then you got this little setup. So I was taught to go through the mouse hole, catch the cheese, get back in the hole. And that's a very, basic way of doing it. Right? But the problem is that this here turns very tight. So what one of the ladies showed me is pretty much the same setup. Now I need to remember, because instead of going through the hole, you go under. Wait. Yeah. You catch the axe, pull back, then you go through the hole, catch the cheese, and wrap the entire thing. Hang on. Now it doesn't work what I'm trying to show you. No. I was gonna be so fancy and show you. Why isn't it working? If I was doing it right. Why? Hang on. The Vaseline. I am doing something wrong and I cannot figure it out. She need. Now I'm annoyed. Now you're just gonna be watching me doing this over and over again because I cannot figure out what I'm doing wrong. Remember you go. I think. Where should go? Anyway, I need to refigure out how she did that because she showed me so well and now I can't remember. But anyway, I managed to do it the right way, which I am not managing now. So I did like that. Anyway. Well, yeah, something like that. So, regardless of the fact that I cannot figure out now, I did manage it on last Thursday, when I decided to frog what I had, which was about the same as I have now. I frogged everything that I had and restarted it, and this is what I managed to make on Thursday. So I am way happier with how I mean, it's still stiff, but it's not like type of thing. Because this is the neckline. So you start from the top and you work your way down. And what I like about this pattern, I mean, the sleeves are like cap. And you got this like lovely open flower-like pattern on the front. And then I only have a small picture of it. This is a pattern on the back. So it's this like very light, almost like tulip type of open work. But yeah, so I'm at where the last blue line is, and I'm starting on the one where I will be knitting two together and that. So I'm barely getting started on the pattern. So yeah, that is the only thing that I've managed to like work on, because my brain cells have been like, nope, we are on vacation. And again, I'm not very good at this, like not buying yarn type of thing. So the week before last, I ended up buying these two. These are Drops Kid Silk long print. These were the only two long print ones that she had, and they have been there for months. Like, they have been waiting for me. I'm like, you know the feeling when you find something again and again and again in the same store and no one seems to be picking it up, and you're like, yeah. I generally have no idea what I'm gonna make with these, but it's probably gonna be a shawl. I mean, look at the color. It's gorgeous. I like the halo. It's really, really pretty. The labels of these are very, very loosey-goosey. This is 75% mohair and 25% silk, so it's really, really soft and fuzzy. Needle hook 3.5mm or US 4 E4. It's 25 grams or 0.9 ounces, 210 meters or 230 yards. So it's, I mean, there's a surprising amount of just yarn on something this small. So yeah, got that time before last, and then this week. And I'm not even embarrassed, because so the proprietor, the owner of the coffee shop, she is discounting. Do any of you have labels? Yes, you do. Sandscan thin silk mohair, so thin silk mohair. So they are already on discount prices. These are rather pricey. And then we got the Knit Night discount, which is 20%. So I found these 4 skeins of this lovely, lovely, absolutely pale yellow, and this single skein of this very different orange. And I feel like they go well together. But what I got to do, because every single person who showed up, there were like only 5 of us this time, and it was really, really calm evening, so we basically had the entire coffee shop for ourselves. I got to bring out both the baskets with the thin silk mohair and rifle through and reorganize them as I saw fit. I got such allowance. I'm like the owner was like, yeah, you just do what you want. I'm like, absolutely in the mood to reorganize baskets of yarn. So I literally brought the 2 baskets over to the table where we were sitting with our knitting and our food and everything, and I'm like taking every single skein of yarn out of the baskets and organizing them up by color and amount. So like when you get that mood to just do something like that and you are allowed to do it, it's just, I love it. But yeah, I did end up buying these 5. Do I have a plan? Not really. But I kind of feel like these could go together in like a very, I don't know, extremely light pullover type of thing. I don't know. Like, I don't remember ever seeing any pattern where you only knit by a single thread of like mohair. I don't know. We'll see. I'll find something. I generally do. So yeah, I think that is pretty much it. I would like to try and get some brain cells to work a little bit more on the dress. At least so that I'm a bit past, like, I would like to be able to do the pattern at home. Because then, like, be able to like knit the body at midnight. That would be nice. But yeah, I really love this color. I just really hope that by the time that this dress gets done, that the weather will have improved, because it has been rather on the chilly side. It's been raining, we've had fog. Currently it's raining and fog. Like, the only bright point about this weekend is I got my youngest sister and her family visiting yesterday. I say we got. Yesterday was my little sister. We have been planning to go together to check out some housing, but unfortunately that fell through. Got some very odd answers from house owner, and I'm like, okay, neither here nor there. But we also got our maternal aunt, maternal aunt dropped in for a surprise visit. And I'm like, I love it when she does it. It's like, you never know when she's gonna show up. It's like fun. So yeah, that was an extremely bright point on this past week. It was so nice being able to see my little sister for a little while and her family. And then our aunt is like extra. And the volcano. I'm sure some of you have been watching these live streams from the Icelandic television. My phone surprised me. But yeah, I'm sure some of you have been watching the live streams from the Icelandic news channels, from the Litli the newest eruption. There have been, like, the weather up there over there has been bad. It's been very windy. They've been having to fight a lot of like grass fires. So the fire departments have been up there. I think it's under control now, because, you know, when you got dry, because that area has been awfully dry in the time leading up to the eruption. So you got dry vegetation and fire from the bowels of the earth. You get more fire. So they have been having to fight that. They've had to, like, the police has actually had, the fact that, I'm getting ahead of myself, the police has had to have an active, like, presence, and that is such a strange thing having to have here in Iceland. It's like, because there have been so many people. I mean, I know some of them are tourists. I'm sure some is also locals, like. But so many tourists have just been absolutely disrespectful and absolute idiots when it comes to the eruption, to the volcano. Like, a lot of them seem to be acting like it's a theme park, like it's safe. It's not. The earth doesn't care if you fall in. And we are not risking our volunteer rescue units, okay? We are not risking them to go over active volcanic, over hot lava, to go rescue your dumb. Okay, I'm triggered. Sorry. But yeah, they've actually had to have constant watch on the area. I'm talking about the police as well. That is, and there's a curfew, particularly because I think it was on, what was it, Thursday? No, I think it was Friday night. There was about 60 people in the area who disregarded anything, didn't listen to the rescue units who are there to help you stay safe. They went over the security lines and went way closer to the active volcanic eruption. The fact that we have not lost a single soul is just unbelievable. The idiocy that has been on display, the fact that no one has been seriously injured, is just extremely fortunate. But the police and authorities have said, if you cross over the line and you go onto this area and risk your life, we are not coming to help you. You will need to be able to get back on your own, because we are not risking other people to save you. It's harsh, but you do not get to get other people killed by your stupidity. Like, I'm sorry, it's not happening. I always get triggered by thinking about this. And I'm sure other people are, because it's just so dumb. It's so stupid to go into an active volcanic area. Like, the entire area, there is no guarantee that there isn't gonna be another crack opening up underneath your feet. But yeah, no, if you absolutely need to go and film a TikTok or Instagram reel or YouTube, whatever, if you're gonna risk your life, risk your own life. You don't get to risk the lives of others. But yeah, other than that, the eruption has been so much fun to follow. Like, there have been so many changes. The caldera has been building up and falling and building up, and then, like, last time I checked, it's like a big white pot that's just filled to the brim. The area has completely changed yet again, because a new part of the earth is being born, and it's so cool. So I really hope that people's stupidity isn't going to ruin it for the rest of us, but let's just keep our fingers crossed. But yeah, other than that, I'm still alive. Just really lazy. I'm really hoping that the weather clears up. The forecast isn't that much fun. It's just like barely around 8, 9, maybe 10 degrees Celsius. Overcast, foggy. Meh. But I still have my summer dresses, and I will be wearing them. So hopefully see you again next weekend. I will hopefully not be as inactive. We'll see. And yeah, take care. Really hope that you are being smarter than the idiots from Friday night who decided to hold a party right next to an active volcano. And I really hope that life is as good to you as it can possibly be, hopefully better, and I will see you later. Okay, take care. Bless.